divine order was sustained. My goodness, why am I making us to write it? Because in a moment, we are going to see this play out in a very significant way. In a very, very significant way. So spiritually and symbolically, the Atlantic carries the connotation of one boundaries and threshold, the place between the known and the unknown. I'm going to explain that as we go on because of he's touching both the old and the new. Hallelujah. And then another connotation of Atlantic Ocean is Atlas endurance, representing the burden of holding up the world or sustaining divine order. And like I said, do not forget that, because we are going to see that play out in a few moments, in a moment from now. And that's, it's something that blew my mind. It blew my mind. So the Atlantic Ocean has always represented the mystery of the West, the gateway to lost world and water of divine endurance. The Atlantic Ocean stretches out. So it stretches out in a very vast way. And it flows in an S shape, a very vast S shape. So, oh my goodness, this is so profound. It flows from the Arctic in the north to the Antarctica in the south. Therefore, the Atlantic Ocean is one ocean. It flows through what? 4 continents. The Atlantic Ocean connects 4 continents. Do you remember when I say it was a covenant between continents? It connects 4 continents. Hallelujah. 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 Zeka Kola Baga Saraha. And in connecting these 4 continents, it makes an S shape, a very vast S shape. Hallelujah. Hey, brother, Gola Baga Saraha. So when the water leaves the Atlantic in the south, it enters the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Basin, and then it returns back to Atlantic Ocean through the Southern Ocean, meaning that the Atlantic Ocean flow into all the oceans. What am I saying? The Atlantic Ocean connects all the oceans. So when it leaves in the south, it enters the Indian Ocean. Remember, we did that on the Indian Ocean. From the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean will flow to the Pacific Ocean, and then it will pass through the Southern Ocean and enter back into the Atlantic Ocean. This is how the S shape is made. This is how he makes the S shape. So it starts and go that way and come back to itself. Hallelujah. It means that the Atlantic Ocean touches all the oceans of the world. Somebody say, hey.